Well, January is National Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
And while it may be hard to believe, it's estimated that more than 35 million people are trapped in modern slavery. Last year, Washington had the 14th highest rate of reported cases in the country. That's according to the National Human Trafficking Resource Center. Of those reported cases, the majority were for sex trafficking and involved adult females. Now, Rani is the founder of Rani Foundation. That is a locally based organization to end slavery and human trafficking. And she joins us now with some of the myths about human trafficking.
That's right. You know, we think of that human trafficking is only sex trafficking. Well, that's false, because we know, according to the federal definition, that there's labor trafficking, and sex trafficking is part of that, but significantly there are different forms of human trafficking.
So some of these myths, also that it only occurs with illegal immigrants, only with these underground industries, and that's really not true.
You know, that's right, Anya. That is not true. Often we think it's only, you know, again, underground, but it's not. What we know today is that it's thriving in even legal businesses. And we look at the business markets, such as hotels, in our restaurants. I mean, forced labor is found in the everyday products of the things that we use.
Talk about the Freedom Seal. I mean, you travel the world, you talk to the UN, and the companies can show a Freedom Seal. And what does that mean, and how does it work?
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to tell you about the Freedom Seal, as it is a visual marker of freedom from slavery. And basically what we want to do is award companies who take action against human trafficking. And what a company needs to do is 3 easy steps: raise awareness, help survivors, and then third, look at the forced labor within their supply chains.
Do you tend to get resistance from this, or is it pretty easy for most companies?
You know, companies are sometimes challenged by this, because sometimes they just simply don't know. We think a company should know, you know, what all their supply chains, but they don't. So we, under the Rani Foundation, we help bring a business solution. We help educate them on what this issue is, and then we tell them what the benefits are.
And that seal basically means that they're not selling products that have involved slavery of some kind.
Well, so when a company displays the Freedom Seal, they are telling the consumers that they are actively joining the fight on the human trafficking, as well as they are taking concrete action and committing to a world free of slavery.
What's the hardest part for companies? Is it just finding out whether somewhere in their supply chain that slavery is going on? Is it just the being aware of it?
You know, sometimes it's just businesses who are straight in denial. Businesses sometimes don't want to face the fact, and they're in denial that this doesn't exist.
Out of sight, out of mind kind of mentality.
Yeah, kind of thing. And so that's why we want to bring this issue to the forefront and say, you know what, it's happening right here in the state of Washington, and we want the consumers to ask the companies to, you know, do something about it. And that's what we are.
One of the things that we've heard in this argument from businesses often is there's this demand for cheap products, and so it makes it really hard. But you're saying that businesses who stand up actually stand to benefit financially.
Absolutely. We know that businesses will benefit when they apply for the Freedom Seal. They can apply on the Rani Foundation website, and once they apply, they will benefit, because we know that consumers are going to demand that they take action. So we know that 66% of U.S. consumers are willing to pay extra for the goods and products that does not use slave labor.
I'm surprised the number's actually not higher than that. Just 66%. Interesting.
Well, and we know numbers are, you know, just our statistics, but also based on what the information we get, right? And right now we do have a challenge in getting sometimes the data analytics. And we are bringing a solution to that through our technology platform.
Well, Rani, thank you so much for joining us.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Rani.
Thank you.